Once upon a time, in a forgotten corner of the world, stood an old, decrepit prison that sent shivers down the spines of those who even glanced at its eerie facade. It was said that the prison had been cursed, and the souls of the most notorious criminals still lurked within its walls, seeking redemption or revenge. No one dared to venture near it, except for those brave or foolish enough to test their courage. Among the curious few was a young journalist named Sam. He had always been drawn to the macabre and the unexplained, and the haunted prison seemed like the perfect subject for his next gripping story. Armed with his camera and a heart pounding with excitement and anxiety, he entered the dark, echoing halls of the prison. As soon as he stepped inside, an overwhelming sense of dread engulfed him. The air was heavy, suffocating, and the distant sound of chains clinking sent chills down his spine. The place reeked of suffering, and Sam couldn't help but wonder if the stories were true. His exploration led him to the cell blocks, where rusted iron bars confined the tormented souls of the past. It was as if the souls were imprisoned in the very walls, and their anguished whispers echoed through the corridors. Sam felt like an intruder, an unwelcome guest in a realm he couldn't comprehend. But he pressed on, determined to capture the essence of the haunted prison through his lens. The further he went, the more intense the atmosphere became. Shadows danced menacingly on the walls, and the temperature dropped, making his breath visible in the frigid air. Suddenly, Sam heard an ethereal voice whispering his name, and his heart raced. He turned, but there was no one there. Fear tightened its grip on him, but curiosity pushed him forward. He had to find the source of the haunting, to unravel the mystery that lay within those cursed walls. As he approached the decrepit solitary confinement area, an overwhelming sensation of malevolence engulfed him. The air seemed to vibrate with an evil energy, and Sam hesitated. But the journalist in him couldn't turn back now. He bravely pushed open the heavy door and was met with a sight that made his blood run cold. In the darkest corner of the cell, a spectral figure emerged. It was a ghostly apparition of a man, his eyes hollow voids of despair, dressed in tattered prison garb. Sam's breath caught in his throat as he witnessed the tortured soul before him. The ghostly figure spoke, its voice echoing with anguish. "Leave this place, before it consumes you too." Sam's mind was racing, his heart torn between fleeing and staying to uncover the truth. But he couldn't leave, he had come too far. "Why are you still here?" Sam managed to ask, his voice quivering. The ghostly figure recounted a tale of injustice and betrayal, of a man wrongfully accused and sentenced to die in the very cell Sam now stood. The man's dying wish was to have his name cleared, but no one listened. His soul remained bound to the prison, seeking justice in the afterlife. As Sam listened to the sorrowful tale, he felt an overwhelming sense of empathy. He knew he had to help the tormented soul find peace, to bring his story to the world so that justice could be served. Days turned into weeks, and Sam immersed himself in the research, uncovering the truth hidden for decades. With every revelation, the hauntings intensified, but Sam was now on a mission to seek justice for the restless souls trapped in the haunted prison. Finally, armed with evidence that would clear the wrongfully accused man's name, Sam went to court. The world was watching as the truth unfolded, and the injustice of the past was laid bare. The man's name was posthumously cleared, and his soul found solace at last. The haunted prison, now a symbol of redemption, was to be torn down, but something peculiar happened. As the wrecking ball swung, the ground shook, and a deafening roar filled the air. The prison seemed to fight back, its malevolence refusing to release its grip. In a heart-stopping twist, the walls of the prison cracked open, revealing a hidden chamber that held the bones of the true criminal, the one who had framed the innocent man. Justice had come full circle, and the haunted prison had exacted its revenge from beyond the grave. With its malevolent secret exposed, the prison crumbled to the ground, and the souls of the tormented were finally free. As Sam stood amidst the debris, he realized that the haunted prison was no longer a place of horror but a testament to the power of truth and justice. The story he had uncovered would be etched into the memories of those who read it, a chilling tale of redemption, revenge, and the price of betrayal. And so, with a heavy heart and a profound sense of awe, he bid farewell to the haunted prison, forever changed by the haunting tale it had revealed. And thus, the story of the haunted prison echoed through time, a cautionary tale that justice would find a way, no matter how deep the secrets were buried, leaving readers to ponder the twists and turns of fate and the eternal consequences of one's actions.